Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. I hope you are fine. I am going to discuss mathematics class second year chapter number 1 functions and limit. In this lecture, I will solve exercise number 1.3 question 3 part 1 to 5, that is most relevant for paper's point of view. If you like my lecture, then please subscribe, share, like and press bell icon for latest update on my YouTube channel. Let's start question 3 part 1. Question 3, evaluate the following limits. Question 3 part 1, that is limit x approaches to 0 sin 7x divided by x, limit x approaches to 0 sin 7x divided by 7, multiplying and dividing by 7, so 7 limit x approaches to 0 sin 7x divided by multiply 7 and divide 7. So given that will be equal to x x 7x is equal to 7 into limit x approaches to 0 sin 7x divided by 7x is equal to 1. So 7 1 times 7, which is the required solution of question 3 part 1. Next, question 3 part number 2, limit theta approaches to 0 x approaches to 0 sin x degree divided by x. So limit solution, limit x approaches to 0 sin x degree divided by x. Therefore 1 degree is equal to pi divide 180. So x degree is equal to x pi divided by 180 is equal to pi x divided by 180. Limit when limit x approaches to 0 sin x degree is equal to pi x divided by 180. Divide x. Next, multiplying and dividing by pi by 180. So limit x approaches to 0 sin pi x divided by 180 multiplying pi divide 180 and divide x already given, pi divide 180. So this form is equal to limit x approaches to 0 sin pi x divide 180 divided by pi x divide 180 is equal to 1 dot pi divide 180 is equal to pi divide 180, which is the required solution. Dear student, next part number 3. Limit theta approaches to 0, 1 minus cos theta divided by sin theta. First, as it is, limit theta approaches to 0, 1 minus cos theta divided by sin theta. First of all, we rationalize numerator function 1 minus cos theta. So limit theta approaches to 0, 1 minus cos theta divided by sin theta, multiply 1 plus numerator function rationalize 1 plus cos theta divided by 1 plus cos theta. So limit theta approaches to 0, 1 minus cos theta into 1 plus cos theta whole divided by sin theta into 1 plus cos theta. Limit theta approaches to 0, 1 minus cos theta into 1 plus cos theta can also be written in the form of 1 square 1 minus cos square theta divided by sin theta into 1 plus cos theta. Limit theta approaches to 0, 1 minus cos square theta is equal to sin square theta divided by sin theta into 1 plus cos theta. Sin square cancel, so limit theta approaches to 0, sin theta divided by 1 plus cos theta using by quotient rule of limits, that is limit theta approaches to 0, sin theta divided by limit theta approaches to 0, 1 plus cos theta, limit theta approaches to 0, so sin 0 divided by 1 plus cos 0, sin 0 is equal to 0 divided by 1 plus cos 0 is equal to 1. So 0 divided 2 is equal to 0, which is the required solution. Next, question number 3, part number 4. Limit theta approaches to pi, sin x divided by pi minus x. Next question as it is, first limit theta approaches to pi, sin x divided by pi minus x. If we put theta is equal to pi minus x, so theta minus pi is equal to minus x, so multiplying minus on both sides. So minus theta minus multiply minus plus pi is equal to minus multiply minus plus x. So x is equal to pi minus theta. Since theta approaches to 0, when theta x approaches to 0, when theta approaches to pi, next limit x approaches to 0, sin x is equal to pi minus theta divided by pi minus x is equal to pi minus x is equal to theta. So since theta approaches to 0, theta approaches to 0 when theta approaches to pi, limit x approaches to 0, sin pi minus theta can also be written in the form of sin theta divided by theta. Therefore sin pi minus theta is equal to sin of theta. Limit theta approaches to 0, sin theta divided theta is equal to 1, which is the required solution. Next part 5, question 3. Part 5, that is limit x approaches to 0, sin ax divided by sin bx. So limit first as it is x approaches to 0, sin ax divided by sin bx. First limit x approaches to 0, dividing up by a, dividing numerator by a, so sin ax divide a multiply a, dividing and multiplying a in numerator form. Next dividing and sin bx, dividing and multiplying by b in denominator form. So sin bx divided by b dot b, divide b and multiply b. So limit x approaches to 0, sin ax divide a, sin bx divide b using quotient rule of limits, that is limit x approaches to 0, sin ax divided by multiplying and dividing by a x. So bx, sin ax divide ax, and limit x approaches to 0, sin denominator function bx divide bx dot ax bx limit x approaches to 0, sin ax divided by ax is equal to 1 dot ax, limit x approaches to 0, sin bx divide bx same is equal to 1 dot bx. So x cancel, which is equal to a divided by b, which is the required solution. Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. If you like my lecture, then please subscribe, share, like and press bell icon for latest update on my YouTube channel. Thanks for watching my YouTube lecture. Okay, Allah.